Moving right along, in this section we will talk about importing. So when you import, you're going to bring in the assets, whether it be video or stills or audio, into the project. And you're not really bringing the actual files, but what Premiere does is creates clones or proxies of the original file. So this is a non-destructible approach. You will not affect your original video files. These are copies you're actually manipulating, so there will be no destruction or damage done to your original files. So let's go ahead, with that being said, and import our assets. There are several ways to import. You can select the project bin and go to File and then go down to Import, or you can go to the project bin and just right click and click on Import. That's what I'll do. It's usually most convenient for me. And then we'll go inside our outside folder and our project folder, so you see how we have everything organized. Let's go ahead and bring in all of our folders. So I'm going to select them all and then just import these folders, and this will bring or import our video assets, our stills, and actually let me undo movie. We don't need to import that, and our audios. And here we go. It's going to take a while. These are 4K files, so of course it's going to take a little doing. I won't make you sit through this part. Again, the larger your files, it's going to take a little longer because, again, it's making copies of the original files that it's going to use to manipulate. Okay, so here we are. It brought in the video folder, and we can look and we can see our files. I have the videos that we shot for the class, so here are the outsider video files. Alright, and now we will bring in the audio files. So I will right click here, import, go up to audio folder, and go to your recorded audio files from your class, and I will import the audio folder. Here we go. So we have our audio and our video, and Premiere can import video compressions or files like MP4 or .mov or AVI files. It can also import audio files like WAV and MP3, and it can also import and work with stills such as JPEGs and TIFFs and Photoshop files. Alright, so the first thing we want to do once we import is kind of verify what type of files we're working with, and you can do that in the detail view. You can see the name of the file, the frame rate, and the resolution is what we want. So here's the frame rate, 23 frames per second, and if you scroll to the right with that bar, you can see the resolution. Alright, let's look at your class. You can do the same thing. Look at your files. These files are a little larger. These are 4K. 3840 by 2160. With a frame rate of 24 frames per second. Now if you put it in the icon view, you can also look at that information, but just in a different format. So you can go to your videos, I'll look at your class, and in this case you just mouse over the title and you see the alt pop out will tell you that it is 3840 by 2160. That's 4K and 23 frames per second. All you have to do is just mouse over, leave your mouse alone, and it gives you the information. It also, in icon view, allows you to do a preview of the footage so you can get an idea of what the file is. Okay, so we already imported our folders, and when you import a folder into Premiere they call them bins, and it's very good practice to keep your folders inside of Premiere, your bins, also organized. Alright, and again, to select your files you would just click on them and it will send it to the source window. Alright, and if you want to view them in the source window, again you just double click and it places your footage in the source monitor for review, where you can play and preview. Alright, we'll go to the next video.